anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome, folks, to the classic Cotton Bowl, right in the heart of Dallas, Texas. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Winston. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge. The biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be in that postseason at the end of the year. How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Nice grab. It's Smith. Second down play coming up for this offense. Wants to throw it. Grab behind the line. It's Smith. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down at the 48.
Great patience here. Great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice first down.
The Longhorns pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. Hoping for another chapter in this tremendous rivalry, Kirk. They've been playing since 1900.
Yeah, that's really what makes college football what it is. And I think all the concern with the realignment was we would potentially lose games like this. It's great to see Texas and OU still be playing for many years to come.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to throw again. The pocket breaking down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Boy, this quarterback has a lot of confidence in his arm. He tried to thread the needle into double coverage. Lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
And they'll kick it away here. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. shotgun. It's a handoff. What's cool about the battle for the golden hat is that it's a wearable trophy. You see the winning side, they went, grab that hat, Kirk, and they take a picture that lasts a lifetime.
And Chris, think about it over the years, all the different folks that have been able to have a chance to put that hat on. Charlie Strong, of course, when Texas had a big one. Baker Mayfield, Vince Young, and it goes back and forth. And you're right, today, whoever wins this game, they're going to be quick to get that hat on.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Cut over the middle. It's Cook. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Oh, and he dropped it. You don't see that often from this guy. Brings up fourth down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And fourth down, a short toss to the running back. They'll stop at the 34. That will be a first down.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
The tight end does everything right here on this drag route except catch the football. Did a nice job of bringing his defender with him, had a step or two on him, the ball's on him, and he just drops it.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And it's incomplete, comes up a little short on that throw.
That quarterback had to get rid of the ball quickly because that pass rush was coming. Better an incompletion than a hurried throw that leads to an interception.
For the offense getting set, this is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, and another incompletion.
Really love what this defense is doing today. They're doing a nice job of taking away any success on early downs, and it allows their defensive ends and pass rushers to get after the quarterback when they get into third and long.
And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. Fourth and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And it's incomplete on fourth down. The offense will now take over in plus territory.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, and this one could hurt you.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Here comes the handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Oh, it's incomplete. A rare drop from an excellent wide receiver. He's up third down.
Man, the defense catches a break here, Chris. That in-breaking route is wide open. Quarterback makes a really nice throw. The receiver just dropped the football and misses out on a big gain.
Grabbed by the receiver. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up fourth down.
Now the defense plays it pretty well. Force the quarterback to make the throw in front of you as a defense. Then you square up and make the tackle. Force them to do something special after the catch. That tactic works here. Now you've got a fourth down.
Longhorns will come to the line on fourth down, looking to convert. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. He's got it. and goal.
Well, the defense is in the right coverage here. It looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, maybe you hold them to 3 points.
They fought hard there, broken tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Chris, I love this throwback approach by this offensive coordinator. Fourth down and goal, what the heck? Get behind this offensive line, trust that they're going to win that surge up front, and give the ball to the back for the touchdown.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Breaks into the open. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Well, how about the defense here? Sitting back in cover 2, taking away anything deep downfield. It puts pressure on the underneath coverage. The linebackers have to have some awareness. This linebacker did a nice job of being able to step up and make that interception.
Convert that pick into points. They're set up 1st and goal. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking for a man. Touchdown, Texas. They finish off the scoring drive. No surprise for an offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Good as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit, they were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Finally, they make the tackle, but this defense reeling after a huge explosive play.
Another Oklahoma receiver making a big-time play for this offense. Man, it just seems like over the years, so many big-time, dynamic receivers have come to Norman. Integral piece of this offense, and it gets you the yards you need.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Going for a big play downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6. Play action, looking to throw. And this is the receiver, incomplete. They will go for it again here on 4th down. They are 1 for 2 so far today. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
On the ground, Smith. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up.
Well, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Bootleg looking to throw. On the move now. Using his legs here. Finally marked out after a big gain, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Catch made on the right side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick throw to his receiver. The pass is intercepted. He could go. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
So here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Caught in the backfield. It's Cook. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen right here by this offense. They let the rushers get upfield, completely oblivious that the blockers are getting out in front and getting downfield, put the ball right on the back, let him have all that space and an escort in front of him to pick up big yards.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And the defense smothers him for no gain. second down and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Slams right into your wall. They've got him for a loss.
Boy, they're just not successful here on second and goal, but let's give a lot of credit to this defense. They've looked good on these first two opportunities by the offense. They strung that last play out and forced a loss of yardage, bringing up third down.
And a great field position for the defense. Force a field goal attempt here. On third and goal, they'll try to run it in. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Wow, great stop here by this defense to bring us to fourth down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, you take a chance to try to get that touchdown.
Big play for both teams. Can the offense punch it in? Fourth and goal from the 2. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation, you put so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Makes the catch. It's Smith. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
Second down after that completion. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass here on second down. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Important third down play coming up after that completion. Looking to throw here. A quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. Breaks loose at the 45. Here he goes. He's into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag down. This might be coming back. So that huge scoring play is wiped away by the penalty. Potentially a monumental call in this game. Important third down play coming up. Out of the gun now on third down. Caught by the receiver. The defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up fourth down.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to see a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that first down marker. Instead, we got a fourth down decision.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. He's going to try to return the punt. Oh, and he fumbled it. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab behind the line, it's Smith. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
I'll tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that throw.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. The sure hands. It's Winston. And he's shoved out of bounds, but the defense was short of the 1st down marker.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for a nice game.
Well, no surprise here. They're already 2 for 2 on 4th down. Got to make it 3 for 3 here. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The Longhorns will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a 1st down.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that 1st down.
Longhorn starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The sophomore quarterback fortunate that didn't end in an interception.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, but the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
2nd and 10 now from the 31 after the incompletion. Play fake, looking to throw. This time it's complete. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. Coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. And he's back to throw again on 2nd down. Makes a quick catch. Tackle at the 8 after the completion.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward to help this upcoming 3rd down call.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They're able to convert. Now it'll be 1st and goal at the 6.
I think that's really good recognition there by the quarterback and offensive coordinator, the defensive lineman, to go with the touch pass, and the execution is solid. They'll reset the downs after picking up the 1st.
Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on 1st down.
And I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there. And if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. They'll return it from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? Here comes a first down pass attempt. What a catch! Good enough for the first down to the 37. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. One more play before they head to the locker room. First down, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Longhorns will kick this away to start the second half. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there.
And the Oklahoma offense will take over. First and 10.
And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. Emphasis here on cutting down on turnovers. A couple of them in the first half, and that's why they're trailing. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. As the first down is still going. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
But when they're throwing the football like this, it is really hard to defend this offense because of the timing of the quarterback with his wide receivers. Another good example of it there for the first down. Makes me harken back to guys like Sam Bradford and Jason White. Their Heisman campaigns, the accuracy that they threw the football with. Great example of that right here by this OU quarterback.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Grab down the middle. It's Cook. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
The Sooners have first and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Here's the second down play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. caught behind the line.
It's cooked.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
This play's really well defended here by the defense. They try to sneak the back out. The defense is aware of it. Not only aware of it, keep him short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. Sometimes those backs can sneak out unidentified. This time the defense saw him and made the play.
There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Bringing pressure. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial fourth down try. Looking to throw yet again. Lets it go quickly. The QB throws his third pick of the day. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33.
Well, Chris, halftime is about trying to make adjustments off what you learned from the first half. You come out to start the second half thinking about this is how we're going to set the tone, and you throw an interception. It's going to put a lot of pressure on this quarterback the rest of the game.
And the Longhorns offense takes the field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's got the first and still going. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
Well, from a concept standpoint, plays like the counter or misdirection work well when defenders at the first and second level bite on the first move of the back. Here, we saw it play out perfectly for an explosive gain on the ground.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They make the stop at the 25, but it's first and 10 for this offense.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Off the play fake, looking to throw. And they've got him on the blitz.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
At first down, sack a surprise. It moves him back into fringe field goal range. What can they do on second and long? Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And that's a solid gain for the defense able to bring him down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Incomplete and nearly picked off. They waste an opportunity for a much-needed takeaway, but it does set up fourth down. So it looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. That one right down the middle. And they add to their lead. Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fields it just outside the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start.
And the Oklahoma offense will take over. First and 10.
And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? He's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Texas.
The QB is the loneliest man in the stadium right now following that dreaded pick six. For this guy, it's a nightmare in real time. And for the defense, unbridled jubilation.
Extra point splits the uprights. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
31, Texas.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16.
And the Oklahoma offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And the Sooners offense is back on the field. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last 2 possessions. Screen to the receiver in the flat. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
They're going to run it here. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking for the wide out. It's knocked away. Incomplete. 4th down now.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. The receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that 3rd down. Let's see what their decision is on 4th down coming up.
4th down and very long, but the offense still on the field. They're going to go. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Makes the catch for a huge gain right near the sideline. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that. Ruling. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the 2nd half. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. 2nd down after the incompletion. Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Now it's 3rd down and long. They would hate to waste this great field position. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be 1st and goal from the 1.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd.
And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. The returner brought down. Sets up the next drive.
And the Oklahoma offense will take over. First and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. First down. Looking to throw the football. Grab behind the line. It's Cook. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. They finally make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play to wrap up this third quarter. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. Let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the fourth quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
They open the fourth by going to the air. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Tease. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
The Sooners getting set on 1st and 10. They'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back. Just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking deep to the right side. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Well, the passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon, or this one will be over.
So the ball at midfield, now the offense facing a 3rd and long. On the run, it's Cook. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a 4th down completion. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
Quick throw to the left. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. Pre-snap motion from the offense. And he's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, this defensive coordinator has been all over it, mixing up the looks, doing a good job of getting pressure on this quarterback there. Almost a sack. They hit him right as he's releasing the ball. Almost coming up with another turnover. Just a dominating day.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for his big tight end. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. The pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
But this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. The Longhorns will have to punt this one away. Looking to flip the field here. No fair catch. He feels the punt. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Now they finally stop him, but he found a nice lane in that return. Puts the start of the drive in good position. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Caught in the backfield. It's Cook. And he never had a chance. Tackled in the backfield.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball. He had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Down the middle, it's Wheeler. And he's brought down there.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Boy, 3rd down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
And moves the ball to the 35 for another 1st down.
What a job by this offense picking up the 1st down. You know, as a play caller, you look at where you are in the field. If you punt it, there's a chance it goes into the end zone for a touchback. If you kick the field goal, it's a really long kick. So this is a great opportunity to be aggressive and pull the trigger to try to come up with a big play. They get it, keep the drive alive, and now they can get a touchdown.
An inside move now from the shotgun.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
I'm surprised they're still throwing the football. At this point in the game, just run the football, work the clock, and get the heck out of here and get ready for next week.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, the pass is picked off.
There's the interception. Man, this defense could have used that a lot earlier, but a chance here for the offense now to get some late consolation points.
And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
A gain makes it second and medium. And he drops back in the gun. Quick throw to the left. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete. After the incompletion, they'll line up now for 3rd and 5.
29 Philly.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The pass rush closing in. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Defense is coming after him. Oh, no, trap him back there. A 4th down stop and a sack, no less.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open. The result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Grinding away on the ground. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
So let's see what the play caller likes here on 3rd and short with the +27. Try and muscle for the first down. Able to convert on 3rd down. Gives them a fresh set of downs from the 22. Well, they move the chains on a clutch drive, and that should be good enough. This was a pressure game. They step up and answer it here and secure a big victory in the middle of the season.
Chris, weeks ago, maybe even all the way back to week 1, we circled this game and knew that we had a chance for